The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Hi, this is Ken Gage, and this is The Art of Politics, the only show of its type where a good Democrat like myself beats up a really awful Republican like this.
He's a legend in his own mind. You're a legend in your own mind. Doing good yourself.
Boy, I'll tell you, last week, boy, did we go at it.
You ain't kidding. You know?
And by the way, I did talk about Chuck Wright. He's still hanging on.
Yeah, that's good.
Getting a tiny little bit better, but...
Did you get the real truth what I brought about the visiting nurses?
I'm sorry, I couldn't.
Did you ever get a chance to look that up?
Well, no, I understand about that, but there was something that took place.
Right.
But you know, he's so sick. Maybe there's a mistake. He made a mistake too. I don't know.
Right.
But when I went over there, like I said, I don't want to. You know, I think everybody knows.
No.
I'm really sorry.
Hey, what do you think of Trump in the polls there? Did you like his comments there? What he said on the veteran John McCain, who attacked all the Republicans, Tea Parties,
you should
everybody?
Be ashamed of yourself.
Why?
Absolutely.
Tell me why.
Ashamed.
Tell me why. Let's talk about this. Tell me why.
Because you agree with Trump that McCain is not a hero.
Trump never said he was not a hero.
5 years a prisoner of war.
You're just like all the media.
He can't raise his arms any higher than that because they broke him and they tortured him.
When you're done, let me explain.
What he turns around and says, I like a person who didn't get caught better than I like a person who got caught.
Okay.
Excuse me.
This is what I need for you to put in your pocket is a grenade.
And you go along with it?
No, let me tell you
go along with it.
Let me tell you what he said. You're not being. Let me be the honest. No, I'm not a soldier. I'm a Marine. I'm far from a soldier. Okay, but let me put it in English what he said. He said John McCain is a hero, because he got caught. He's right there.
He didn't say that at the beginning.
Yes, he did.
No,
he did.
Do
a search.
Everyone's heard it. Everyone's heard what he said.
You know something?
No, John McCain.
All you Democrats.
John McCain, he got caught. I like people better who don't get caught.
I like John McCain. Then why would I, as a 22-year Marine...
And then at the end of his speech, he had to say, well, yeah, he is a hero.
Why would I, a 22-year Marine, go against what that? What he said...
Why would you go against McCain?
Because the real heroes in my mind, like what he said, and I understand, are those that made the ultimate sacrifice. Those that died on the battlefield.
Okay, now you're getting a little bizarre. Of course,
those are the real heroes.
Yeah, I know that. So then
John McCain.
So Trump can say, no one is a hero unless you're dead.
No, he didn't say that.
So nobody's a hero unless you're dead. That's what you just said.
That's
what you just said.
John McCain is a hero because he was captured.
Excuse me. John McCain not only was captured, he was tortured. He can't raise his arms
I read the book. He was tortured.
Further than that. He was told by the Viet Cong that he could get out. Why?
You know something?
Because his father was what?
If you talk,
an admiral. He said, they said,
how many POW veterans have you ever talked to in your life?
And you know what he said? I'm not leaving without my men.
How many POWs?
I'm not leaving without my men.
How many POWs have you ever talked to in your life? Let me ask you something. How many have you ever been around in your life talked to?
I don't know.
I've talked to quite a few.
Okay.
And if you do a Google search, tell you what,
it's a picnic. Why did you ask me that?
The reason, because what I'm saying is, because
do I have ever met a POW?
No,
Why?
I said if you ever talked to anybody, not have you.
I know, but why are you
serve.
asking me this question?
The reason I'm asking you is
we're talking about McCain. I don't have to talk to him.
When you talk to POWs, they tell a different story of what went on.
They tell a different story.
Okay, they tell a different story. They're heroes in my eyes. They went through, the torture, everything.
They tell a different story.
You're not listening to me. You're just like the typical liberal, the media. Most of you say, I support the veterans. When it comes time to voting for your budget, for your raises, anything, they stick it to you. Your medical health, your benefits, they stick it. Just look at your votes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've shown this picture before.
You guys never ever want to hear the real truth.
I hope they see it again. And underneath it says, I brought this up last week. O'Brien got screwed by Jasper.
Yeah, he did.
In other words, no, he got outsmarted by Jasper, who happens to be.
Because
it's interesting.
Jasper screwed over the Republican caucus.
Another Republican, McCain. You picking on Jasper, who's a Republican.
See, there you go.
You Republicans are so split,
you're a typical liberal because you just said I picked on McCain. I said he's a hero. What don't you understand? Are you that slow?
Why don't you like him? Did he do something wrong?
I said I like John McCain.
Did he get shot down a couple times?
No, once. He got shot down. He crashed 3 or 4 planes prior to that, but he got shot down once.
One was on an aircraft carrier, if I remember.
No, a few times he crashed.
Yeah, and they ran out and they pulled him out.
Do you know Dan Tamborello? You know Representative Dan Tamborello, right? He's an F-18 pilot, right?
Yes, I do.
You know what his comments are there? He says, anyone else in the military that crashed the plane would have been kicked out. Okay, they would have been put out of the military if they were found, guilty of moving 3 crashes. He should have been gone, but he was an admiral's son. Okay, so naturally, then they gave him a command.
Getting shot down, I guess when you get shot at and hit and the plane crashes, you can say he was in a plane crash.
Something, most people that are running their mouth on this here never served. And most people that are attacking Trump, of course, Trump didn't serve. He got deferments.
Trump,
which,
he never served.
I know. A lot of people never served.
Of course he didn't serve.
But the thing is, only 2% of the country even served in the military. 2% even joined.
Why
5% try, but they're not physically fit to do.
Especially you, now try to get away from the military and how good it is instead of you saying how bad it is.
You just turned everything around.
Only 2% of the people.
You just turned it around.
McCain was bad. He got shot down.
I never said McCain was bad.
So he was a POW. I mean, that was bad. You would have rather him not be a POW. You'd rather him getting killed?
I was a veteran.
Would you rather him get shot and killed?
Would he
have been a hero?
You know, something you're asking.
You didn't call him a hero.
I did call him a hero. What did clean your ears out?
Right.
Okay, you're trying to turn stuff around. I was a veteran long before I would have been a state rep or a Republican. Okay, you know damn well who's the loudest voice on veterans issues.
You.
I am. Okay, so if I say, if I'm saying that the real heroes, I served in the war. I sent the son to war. Okay, my son went to war. But the real heroes in my mind are those that made the ultimate sacrifice.
Well, nobody disagrees with that.
John McCain is a hero for what he went through.
All right.
His torture and everything else.
Okay.
Just like all them other POWs.
Now you have two ways of heroes, but you didn't have that last week.
Yes, I did.
No, you did.
We didn't talk about it last week.
You didn't have it last week.
We didn't talk about it last week.
You didn't have it the week before.
That's not true.
All of a sudden,
that's not true.
You're trying to stick up for Trump. Now you're trying to change about who's a hero.
I'm not even a supporter of Trump. I'm a supporter of free speech. I'm not a supporter. I didn't endorse Trump.
Excuse me, I got a question. Was Channel 9 over at your house?
Yeah, they were.
And Channel 9 was there for what?
Because they wanted to hear what my comments were. I've been on the Veterans Committee on Trump's comments.
On Trump.
Yes.
And what did you say about his comments?
I said freedom of speech. I said we have too many Republicans and Democrats in the media are grabbing on bits and pieces and running with it. And they're abusing it. I said John McCain is a hero. But the real heroes are the ones that made the ultimate sacrifice.
See,
those that shed blood.
And that's where you're sticking up for
something?
again.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Freedom of speech, my friend.
How does Trump
What am I going to do right now? What am I going to do right now to you?
I don't understand you. Here we go.
Right here.
The Constitution of the United States.
The day that we give up freedom of speech because we hurt somebody's feeling, what we said, we got a problem.
He hasn't. This is 3 weeks. You haven't thrown that out on the table.
We have a problem. If we give up freedom of speech, we got a problem.
You know something? What is really fascinating about people like you is we have a show.
Yeah.
The show is called The Art of Politics.
Right.
We're saying stuff right now that we probably wouldn't say in public. We're making idiots out of ourselves. So you're making an idiot out of yourself.
No,
you admit it.
No, I'm far from an idiot.
You're not being foolish.
You know why?
All right. So do you have the freedom of speech to speak here?
Yes, I do.
All right.
I think the people here are a great show. They do a great job here in Nashua.
And let's get something really straight, because this is really important. Public access is so important to a community.
Oh, big time.
WMVU TV would never do a show like this, would never give us an hour. They would give us probably 3 or 4 minutes just to talk over one subject.
Yeah.
Public access TV is so, so important. And this is where more freedom of speech is done at public access than anywhere.
Yeah. Well, you know,
they wouldn't let us say what we're saying.
Joe, in my town, we're probably one of the first in the state there dealing with public access.
You were?
Dottie Grover, she's like the queen of public access. She's done a great job for years and years and years.
And you want to know something?
Because of her, franchise fees and other stuff are going to the cities and towns.
Because of her and a couple other people throughout the state.
And you got a great staff here, too.
You've got 4 or 5 channels.
Right, yes.
All right? Now, about 8 years ago.
5, I think.
All right, 8 years ago, they were going to sign another contract with Comcast. And I had gone to the meetings for public access. And there was no extra channel for public access, meaning this show would have never been on.
Right.
So I yelled and screamed and jumped, and we did bring a lot of people in from Concord. I think maybe Dottie was over there, etc. It got awful.
Right.
And finally, one of the aldermen said, "Well, didn't anyone ever go to the public access, meetings?" And the guy who was running public access, who didn't want another channel, said, "Nobody went." And I jumped up and yelled and screamed and said, "I did." So they took it off for another day. All right, they to look at the contract. They went back to Comcast. Comcast said, "Oh, we'll give you another channel. Just sign it." This is all within a day.
Right.
All right. Do you realize that the people, the aldermen in the city of Nashua, held up funding for this for 4 years?
That's a shame.
4 years. So Nashua's known as first for a lot of things. We now were first for being last. But having said that, the very first show done here was done with Bernie Streeter
Bernie was a
and
good guy.
myself,
Great guy, Bernie.
and also Dick Gagnon, who runs the station. So we worked really hard to get it through. Anyway.
Right. Yeah, I'm fortunate because in
Londonderry,
I mean, the shows are unbelievable. You have and you know what's nice about here and in Londonderry, my town and others, they take the time and they're teaching people to produce, to edit, and everything else. You got volunteers that come in and out. Freedom of speech is a beautiful thing. If anyone ever steps on these access centers, I mean, it'd be a disgrace.
It is.
It will go against what you don't like to see.
Probably
the Constitution,
shut up.
U.S. and New Hampshire.
Shut up.
Okay, freedom of speech.
My God.
What you Democrats don't like.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't
like. You want to say what people want to hear.
By the way, sitting in the car, it was really raining very hard. Sitting in the car waiting for the raining to stop, I got on here, and which is my iPhone 6, which I love. I turned it on, and there is, of all people, Bush talking about Medicaid. And do you know what he said?
No.
He said, before we end one thing, these people who are already on insurance, we must come up and have something not to let them have no insurance at all. That's against what Republicans are doing and saying. You Republicans have nothing in the state of New Hampshire when 40,000 people lose their insurance.
You know something?
That is why it's going to be a Democratic super majority, and we're going to straighten this whole thing out with you guys.
Give it a break. Will you? This Medicaid expansion, you can own $1 million property and have no income coming in. You can own big Cadillacs. You can own Mercedes. It's not means. It's means tested up until the 100. If there's two people living together, you can make up to $68,000 a year.
Offensive,
but it's the truth.
Because you can find one case and go on and on and on and talk about it, but you forget that there is 40,000 people, 60% of them are women, and guess what? They're not all driving Cadillacs. Some of them really need insurance.
If they really need insurance, we have Medicaid for low income. If you really, like the 22,000 that were paying, that got kicked off, that were forced to go on the government dole Medicaid expansion, they had paying jobs. They had paying.
No, that's not true.
Ken, I'll bet you a lunch. You already owe me 2 lunches. I'll bet you another lunch.
We may be going on 3.
Yeah, we'll be going on to 3.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let's make this a dinner. Okay, if I win, then I get rid of the 2 lunches.
Okay. Medicaid expansion is a totally different program that comes under the Obamacare. Okay, which he don't know.
Wait a minute. Obama, isn't he doing very well? Isn't this country growing? Aren't we getting out of wars? Unemployment's down so much. And those were the people that you hate the most was Obama. And guess what happens? It's the Democrats again.
Are you blind?
Who take care, get the United States out of the junk that the Republican politicians have put us in.
Are you blind? Are you deaf? You're saying we're doing great, the world is going great, everything is Obama's done a great job.
You're a Republican who walks around out in the sun with an umbrella over your head and pull people underneath and say, look how bad it is. If this country is so bad, why are you here? Why are you here if it's so bad?
Because I'm determined to make it better. That's why.
Unemployment's down in the state of New Hampshire. Is that good?
Is that good? It is real good.
People have health insurance.
It is real good.
Isn't that good?
We still got thousands that are sitting home.
More people are coming. Real estate is up. More houses being sold.
Ken, what don't you understand, Ken?
More workers.
We still have thousands we don't have the jobs.
Well, you're right.
Ken,
and there will always be people out of work.
We have thousands that fell off the rolls. We have many jobs. Didn't you read the studies that come out there? New Hampshire's been stagnant in job growth for the last 9 years. You didn't see that? We have our jobs. We're down to 3-point-something unemployment, but we don't have jobs.
You want to know one of the reasons why? It's because you guys were fighting it so that our infrastructure couldn't be fixed.
No, that's not true.
All right?
That's not true.
In our politics,
we need to bring in more companies.
Absolutely.
You know something, Ken? We're the 3rd worst in the country, okay? We're number 47th in the country of the highest business taxes. We can't bring in more companies aren't coming here because of our tax infrastructure.
More companies are not coming here for what reasons?
Because you liberals.
Because of the politics here in the state of New Hampshire.
Yes, you got it right. I said the truth, you liberals. You said the politics.
It's been so awful.
No, that's not true because of the cost. The cost to do business here is high.
That's bull.
How's it bull?
That's bull.
Are you telling me them studies here are wrong?
You got the studies.
Are they wrong?
Republican studies, okay.
No,
you got
they're not Republicans.
I got a Democratic study. We'll tell you differently.
Okay, tell me the Democrat study so I can read it.
And you want to know something, ladies and gentlemen?
Tell me the Democrat study so I can read it.
We take money away from a business tax. By the way, I happen to agree that some of the business tax should be taken away. But these guys took so much of it away that they don't know how much it takes to run a government.
We know.
You're from Nashua.
We know
it's going to cost you because of the Republican politician.
Exactly.
No, you don't.
Ken, you keep asking, you don't know how much it takes to govern. In the Democrats' mentality, in order to run a government, it depends on how much all the people have in their pockets that they keep taking from.
All right,
that's how you run a government. Here we go. We change the subject because the truth hurts.
Well, we can beat it till it's dead. We can beat it till it's alive. I doubt if it'll.
Let me pull this pin. Let me pull this pin.
All right, let's talk about the world. Another shooting last night.
I'll tell you, I'm so disgusted.
Are you?
Yeah.
kidding me?
Well, it's a shame, but you want to know something?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on.
Oh, and by the way, you're one of the individuals. All right, a guy goes in and shoots a woman. Sorry about that. His wife or something. A guy's got a gun who has a permit to carry it. He picks it up, shoots 3 times, misses, and kills a little girl.
Right.
And so I agree that we should, take care.
Who killed the little
People
girl?
should. The guy who had the permit to carry a gun was shooting at a guy who had the gun and killed somebody, but yet didn't hit him. Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So you're saying nobody should have any guns? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying
what
that.
What are you saying? Tell me what you're saying.
Okay. No, you're.
Tell me what. No, see, here you go. You're trying to get away from it.
Then, what is the solution?
The solution.
You won't even let him put on finger guards on guns.
Do you want to know something?
So people can't shoot the guns unless they take the finger. You guys, listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the truth. This is the truth, and you can find this. A company came along, created a rifle. When you put your palm on the rifle, it would register your name and you could shoot. I could hand the gun to you. Your palm would not register and it wouldn't shoot. And you want to know something? You guys got so upset about that gun maker is going out of business. Can you imagine that?
No, that gun maker can sell them. He's not going out of business. That's not true.
And by the way,
you just threw something out there that's not true.
You could do 2 things. You're worried about your wife, okay? Or you could your wife's palm print could be there for the gun. And guess what? A guy comes on who has sold guns at a gun store for 50 years, says, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean it. I really think we ought to do something. I do sell trigger guns.
Where do you come up with this stuff?
And I'm really sorry, but
they can still sell trigger guns.
You guys don't care.
But the thing is, we believe in accountability, personal responsibility here.
Do you believe that a gun, when not in use, should have a finger guard? A finger guard so it can't shoot.
It's up to the individual.
Okay. In the house, left alone.
I have some guards on some of my guns.
Do you?
But my guns are locked up in a safe.
So you believe that? You believe that they should have it?
No, I believe it's individuals' responsibility.
Okay. So, in other words, if a kid takes a gun and he shoots somebody accidentally,
show me where this is happening.
And you do not have a finger guard.
Show me where this is happening.
It's not.
Show me here in New Hampshire where this is happening. Show me where.
Does it have to
We're
be in
going to fix up.
How about the United States?
Because you want to make laws in New Hampshire.
Was there another shooting?
Yeah, but the thing is, look at Britain. They have no guns, and they got more murders with knives. Look at the FBI statistics. Look at the... Ken, it's the truth. Do a Google, once again, do a Google search on Britain on knife killings.
Then they're talking.
Okay?
Right.
Now...
How many people have to be shot and killed before you guys, Republicans, finally come around and say, we've got to do something?
How many people got to be killed by bats?
We don't want to do nothing.
Listen, how many people...
You name it, we don't want to do it.
How many people got to be killed by cars, bats, hands,
How many
knives?
kids have to be shot?
Hey, how many people have to be killed?
How many old people?
Son...
How many young people? When does it get to a point where you guys say we're Republicans and we got to do something about guns?
Ken, please. Son, you all make me laugh. You want to know? You all make me laugh. Look at the FBI statistic that track crime all around the country. Bats, knives, murders with hands, a rifle. Okay, not all.
How ridiculous!
Okay, this is what I'm saying
I'll
here.
tell you,
it's the truth.
Oh, I know. And then we.
You all can't handle the truth.
Then they say if you get, nobody wants to get rid of guns. We just want to make it a little more safer. But the Republicans don't want to do that. And you want to know what they say? Every time somebody says something, they say, "No, you ought to buy more guns because more people are getting killed. And if more people had guns, less people would get killed."
Ken,
dumb.
If you want to pay 4 times the cost for a weapon to get that fingerprint there, you could still do that. If you want to pay...
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. Nowhere is it against the law.
And you want to know something?
Nowhere.
You will not go into a gun store. You will not go into a gun store and see one of these.
But they can sell them. It's not against the law.
Put them in there because it's the NRA is saying
that's not true.
That's stopping people from having the ability to shoot guns.
Ken, that's not true.
Then why don't you come up?
It's a free market.
Then why don't you agree?
Because you want us to mandate on people.
You carry a gun. You can have your palm print in your gun. You can shoot it. You can hand it to me. I can't shoot it. Why don't you do it?
The liberals' goal is to take all what weapons that I have.
There we go.
Get rid of them and get paid 4 or 5 times as much more for these fingerprints. What are you saying then?
I am saying to you, we can keep the guns. Don't you think something should be done? Don't you think a fingerprint to shoot a gun would be better? So the kids can't take it. The people who steal the guns can't shoot it.
Show me what you're trying to fix. Show me what you're trying to fix in New Hampshire. Show me what you're trying to fix in New Hampshire. Yes.
All right, he's against. There you go.
I'm against it because he's trying to fix it. Show me the problem in New Hampshire. Show me the problem.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you a problem.
Show me the problem you want to fix in New Hampshire.
There was a shooting and a killing. Last week there was a shooting and a killing. But if they had a palm print, you know what I mean? Because they're breaking this. If you had a palm print and you could shoot the gun, just shoot it. Hand it to me, and I can't shoot it because my palm print. And guess what? They still don't want that.
If you have deep pockets, what do they want? It's not that we don't want it. We believe in the free market. If you want that gun, go on the internet and you can still buy it. If you want to pay 3-4 times the price, you can still buy it.
Why don't
it's not
you
illegal.
Want it?
It's no.
Why don't you want it?
Because it's not. Why should no?
Why don't you want it?
Because I don't want to mandate it like you do onto people.
Why don't you want it?
I don't want to mandate it.
Why don't you want it?
Because I think each individual, if you can afford it, then get it.
So nobody is taking guns away from everybody.
If you can afford it, get it.
I can't afford it. By the way, the gentleman who invented that said, you can have your own guns. We can fit it so your handprint. What is wrong with that?
I cannot afford it.
You have a wife and she carries a gun. Your handprint and her handprint, and you both can shoot it.
Because I cannot afford to pay 4 times the price of a regular gun to get this fingerprint. And I, as a legislator, would never, ever mandate onto the people.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's
Show me the problem you're trying to fix. Where's the problem in New Hampshire?
After killing, after killing,
show me
New Hampshire, the United States of America,
New Hampshire,
and you don't want to do anything.
New Hampshire is one of the safest. You're damn right. I will not do nothing.
Not even a fingerprint.
Show me where the problem is.
You want to do nothing.
Show me where the problem is.
That's what the Republicans
Show me how
you
New
want
Hampshire.
To know something? People are going to get sick and tired.
Can you make me
of
laugh,
the Republican politicians
Show me the problem.
saying everybody's going to take your gun away. I don't want to take your gun away.
Where's the problem?
I just don't want anybody else to shoot your gun.
Show me where the problem is.
You want other people to shoot your gun?
Ken, you're unbelievable. Ken, you're going off on some BS. Show me the problem in New Hampshire you're trying to fix. New Hampshire's the safest state in the country.
We're talking about the United States and its totality.
I have no control over the United States.
How many people have to get killed?
You want to know how?
How many people before
Detroit.
You guys do anything?
Do you know Detroit used to be the highest crime in the country? The new chief of police came in. He told people to arm themselves, get permits. You want to know that crime rate dropped down?
That's not
Don't
the
believe
truth.
me. Once a day, do a Google search. Do a Google search.
How are people going to get you?
Very simple. Al Baldessaro. Call me on the phone and I'll send you the chief's speech. But anyways, you can get in touch with me at albaldessaro.com, Facebook, Twitter, Lincoln, 425-6997. 41 Hall Road in Londonderry.
And let me make it really clear. Al and I are friends. We talk all the time to get out of here. We talk all the time. We really kind of like each other. But you may see something here you like or you dislike. Right here, you may sit right at this table. We'll give you 5 minutes to yell and scream at us. And if we like you, we'll keep you for the entire show. How's that?
It sounds like a plan.
I welcome. Me. Go to gidgeworld.com. I'm also on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I'm on everything.
Fiction, fact.
Yeah. All right. Very old.
Scare tactics, facts.
Yeah. Let's do nothing for guns.
Yeah. What about knives and bats?
Yeah.
What about the cars?
There we go.
Fingerprint to drive your car.
You guys
That's where
don't
you're
want
going.
anything. Democrats and Republicans are coming together. We need something. You want nothing, not even this.
Because of you, New Hampshire is number 3rd in the country, the safest state. Because you understand, and because of our gun regulations.
And on that note, I want to thank you for listening. This has been...
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.